What's going on, YouTube? This is a quick tutorial about how to make a book cover. I'm gonna show you how to go from this to this. And if you're new here and you're new to my content, please make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that little bell for the notification for the next upcoming videos. So without further ado, let's get to it. In the description, this is Amazon.com cover templates. My book is going to be a 5x8, and it's going to be about 91 pages to 100 long, 91 to 100 pages long. So once you click download, you'll get this in your downloads, or it'll pop up. You'll see it once you open it. You'll see a little, or it'll reveal a 5x8 download template, and all you do is simply you pretty much move into your document, so that way when Adobe wants to find it, it sees it by itself and it's not zipped, because Adobe doesn't like zip files and it will not import it. So mine is already here, so I'm going to upload this. It's already here. So this is basically my book cover that I'm going to be working with today. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with your guides, and I'll show you why it's important to start with your guides, because you need to know where you're working with and where's your bleed going to be. You know, where's your margins going to set up and how much you're going to be working with. And if you're uploading it into Amazon PDF file, they require you to have a bleed on your PDF. So if you have no bleed, then you're going to be sitting there stuck, wondering why you can't get your book to upload into Amazon. So I put my guides in, and one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this background. All right. And you'll see why I'm going to do this, because I want to work with a white canvas. You can either do white or black. It's at your preference. Whatever color you're trying to get your book closest to, I would advise you to do that. And do the whole thing white. Okay, so now you're going to grab our paint tool again, and we're going to completely turn everything white. All right, so now we got that set up. We're gonna lock this into place. We don't want to deal with that anymore. All right, we still got our guidelines. This is why we have our guidelines, guys, so we can still continue to work with our book without having to work blindly, if you will. This is the bleed. So even though my box didn't cover it up all the way, it's gonna be trimmed off. So we have nothing there to worry about. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our rectangle tool again, and we're going to start our front cover. So for this front cover, I chose the color blue because, you know, that's what I want to use. You can use whatever color you want. You have free range. There are no rules, all right? Especially when you're designing something. You have complete autonomy when you're dealing with your own creations, all right? Because this is mine and this is how I'm going to do it. So you can do it however you want to do it. Choice is yours. So now we have that done. I'm going to go grab my handy dandy crossword picture. I had to make a crossword search for the front cover because I couldn't find one for free online. So I went to Illustrator, and I just made one real quick in Illustrator, and that's what it looks like. So now I'm going to bring it over because I already have it saved in my documents. Give me 1 second. So there it is. We're going to minimize that, make it a little tad bit smaller. As you can see, we have these. I'm going to lock this layer for the blue coat. I lock that layer so we can just work with this right here, because as you can see, we got some white showing. Our edges are white and they're showing. And what we want to do is we want to get rid of as much as that as possible. So we're going to cut that off. We're going to try to trim it off just till it's nice and clean. Okay. See, when it does that, that means you cannot complete your request because Smart Object is not directly editable. So all you have to do is to come over here, right click, go up to Rasterize Layer. Boom. All right, now we're back into action. We're back moving. Like nothing ever stopped. So And what we're doing is we're cleaning up and we're getting rid of those nasty looking edges, making it nice and neat. So once you do that, and guys, look, I can move this box, so don't worry if you don't get it quite, but you'll end up getting it at the end of the day. Okay, and we're gonna deselect that because we're done with that. That's pretty much how we're gonna do that. So for my elements, I actually downloaded some that is free for use, Pixabay, and you can, I'll leave that link into the description below where you can go and get these as well. But how do you want to move these is that you want to grab your selection tool. So pretty much since it's already in PNG form, you can just pretty much select it and grab it and move it over into your work area. So, however, it will not let you resize it. So what you must do is you have to go over to the layer because it automatically creates a new layer when you drop it into your work area. Right click on it and export as, and you can do it as a PNG. Once you hit export, make sure you save it somewhere where you can find it. Desktop, pictures, videos, it doesn't matter. Wherever you feel the best. And then once it's there, all you have to do is drag and drop it into your work area. So I'm gonna get rid of this layer since I already done that. Boom. And I'm gonna drag my apple here. See, it's already here, and all I have to do is just pretty much place it. So I'm gonna place that right there. And I already have my kids ready, so I'm just gonna drag them and drop them guys in here, and you'll see what I'm doing. Oh, also, when you're done, make sure you place it, all right? And you create a new layer right here. Yes, guys, I didn't get creative with my layers. It's just pretty much short and sweet, simple, okay? It's the best way for me to identify what I'm looking for and what I need. So, yeah. We're gonna keep it moving. Please don't get offended. But here we go. So I'm just creating new layers, guys. I'm just creating new layers and dragging and dropping these pictures into the frame. Since I already know how I had them, it makes it a lot easier because I already designed it. And I'm gonna put her here. She's gonna be like right here. Just I want to cover up the logo up because that's the title of the book. And we'll do it that way, and we'll place her there. And bring my school bus. Make sure you create your new layers too, guys, once you're done. So that way you can keep drag and dropping your elements. Because if you don't create a new layer, then your elements won't drop. So I'm gonna cover up his feet, which I think is fine. I think it'll work. I'll cover up his feet because we have a little splash of something there going on. Let me bring it to my son. Let me bring in my son because I think this definitely lightens up the cover. Regardless, I'm thinking if I'm a parent, oh, this looks enticing. It looks good enough to buy. You know, give me an opportunity. At least, you know, you don't want to knock yourself out in the cover stage before anybody ever gets to try out your product. Ooh, I want my guideline back. Okay, so yeah, and this is pretty much how it's gonna be, man. I'm just gonna make this stuff look like it's falling. That way, it's not just there. It's falling. It's with a purpose, you know. As people go through the book, it's the challenges. So it's you go through different challenge levels that I thought was pretty cool for students or for children like-minded. If you're looking for a challenge, just hey, this is it. Okay, we're gonna bring that back. Actually, no, it was right there. That's the spleen. Okay. All right, so let's bring in our flask. Place that. Bring in the flask. but not least, make sure you place so you continue to drag as you go through. I know I'm being redundant, but as much as I've been trying to grab and click on my elements, they are not moving. And I'm like, oh, didn't place it. So place that. Let's give this a little more symmetry. I don't look very symmetric, but we're gonna try to either give it a pattern or make it a little more, make it blend more. Okay, I think that's everything that I want to put in there. So you're gonna grab your typing tool, hit T, and like I said, it's gonna be, my title of my book is Level Up Word Search Puzzle. Okay, and we're gonna basically okay. There's a cool way to, if you want to increase the title size, all you have to do is control, grab it, and you can pull it however big you want it. I want it to be pretty big so they can see, hey, what I'm offering. And then I'm going to start a new layer, and I'm going to do another one down here, and this is going to be, it's going to say for kids ages 8 through 12. I'm going to make this title at the bottom just slightly smaller than what the rest of the font is up there, and that's because I want people to see, I want something that look nice and neat, man. You know, this is your creation. This is what you're going to do. This is how you prefer it. And there you have it, man. You can do a spleen, a spine. I want to say spine. So you can do a spine here, and you can't see my words because this course is white text, and it's on a white background. So you can do a spine. And you can also do your back cover. If you want to add your logo on the back here, you can also drag and drop that. A message of upcoming title works that people may be interested in can all go in the back or inside of the acknowledgments page on the inside. And there you have it. That's how you make a book cover. It's pretty short and sweet. If you need more tutorials on what exactly I was doing, just make sure you just pause the button and I'll show you exactly what I was doing. Now, I was working with 3 monitors, and I was simply dragging and dropping elements into my page. Of course, after I hit a new layer, don't forget to select new layer, or it will not let you drop your element in there, and you'll just be going over and over and over trying to figure out what's going on. But make sure you like and subscribe if you like the content, and look out for more coming soon, okay? Peace out.